somebody there with a carry and concealed weapon license and let the weapons be seen on a holster, that could be a deterrent. What do you think about that?
Let me say it like this. Anytime we're out, we have security. And and they have what they need. I'll say it just like that.
Okay, but I think it should be visual. They need to see that it is a weapon on a holster. I mean, sometimes it's not about using it, but using it as a deterrent. Let them see that there are weapons that can be used. That's what they do. And the last thing, where do you stand on that marijuana law? How do you feel about that?
I haven't researched that. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on fully with that. So I don't have anything. I haven't researched it. I don't know what you know. I keep hearing all these people saying I'm for it. All I know is it's supposed to be taking a lot of money. People with a lot of money are investing in it, and they're expecting millions and billions of dollars to come as a result of it. I don't fully understand. Like I said, I haven't taken the time to investigate it.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel that passing the marijuana law can help the black community? We got enough problems right now. Now, marijuana was so terrible before to where they feel they had to lock up all these numbers of black folks, but now they put themselves in a position to profit from it, and now all of a sudden it's okay. Do you feel that passing the marijuana law can help the black community?
I'd have no idea. I don't know. I have to see what I don't know what would come out of it. I don't know how it would help. I don't know how it would necessarily hurt. I do know I got a problem with all these people in law enforcement all of a sudden saying they're kind of for it. So I need to see what's going on.
Okay, but you do know about marijuana, right?
I know about marijuana, yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask you, do you think it's a good drug?
Now, let me say this. Some marijuana is being used for medical reasons. That's why I'm saying I can't just make a blanket statement that something is
recreational. Do you feel that it's a good drug for black folks to be using recreationally?
I don't believe that. I don't do drugs and I don't drink alcohol. Okay, so I'm going to say no to all of that. But when there are people that are using it for medical reasons, then I'm not going. And if it's working, then I don't think I have a right to shut it down real quick.
Okay, no. But what I just heard you say is that you don't believe in it other than medicinal purpose.
Right. Like absolutely.
You're against recreational use, correct?
Right.
Okay, absolutely. So stand up for that. Unlike people.
That's where I am. But I'm also against. I'm against drinking too.
Well, I am too.
Okay.
I'm completely drug free and have been for over 20 years. So
okay.
I'm with you on that.
All right. OJ, I gotta move on. I got a bunch of calls, but I do appreciate your call, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for your call. 513-749-1230. Let me get up here and talk to Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey.
How you doing, Bishop Bobby Hilton?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing well. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for speaking up for the young people. As you know, the young people from Wright State and all over Ohio have been to every Ohio patrol meeting when the governor had that task force to figure out ways we can integrate. Rarely ever are they acknowledged on a national or a public basis. But what you did just now, I'm pretty sure is going to help them.
Okay.
I want to say also that for those who are listening, including Sister GC, I have always supported you. Number one, because what people don't know is that back in 2007, 2008, you spoke at Aiken College Career High School for the Closing the Achiever Gap that was restricted to 150 African-American ninth graders.
Yep.
And that was led by Brother Paul McMillan and one of my mentors, Belinda Wallace, who is now a principal. And so you've always been active inside the community. So when people hear me speak, I think that what we should learn is that if I can critique you, Bishop Hilton, it's not saying that I'm trying to disparage you, I'm trying to knock you down. It doesn't even say that I don't support you. It's a critique.
Right.
And when you go to seminary, you learn that, and when you go into college, you learn how to critique someone without being disparaging, you know. And so what I wanted to say earlier, Brother Emmanuel kind of mischaracterized when Auntie Iris had indicated that, you know, if there's 1% that you stand with, let's stand together. I didn't say that I only stood with 1% of what you guys are doing. It could be 50%. I can't quantify that. What I'm simply saying is, and you touched on it, is when will the young people step up? Now, your nephew, and I think he's a bright guy, Quentin Hilton.
Yep.
He was there at Central State University. I worked with the kids up there at Central State University, my alma mater. I think he's an excellent example. 3-point close to 4.0 GPA. He's out there on the front lines protecting you. He was on the videos and that sort of thing. So I think people miss that. But what I'm saying is that it's time to promote those people. And it's time to provoke, Bishop Phil, and I want to ask you a question. Could you work across political lines and racial lines to achieve the objective that you all set out to do?
Absolutely, I can. Absolutely.
Because what happens is when people hear National Action Network, they automatically clam up and say, well, and forgive me if I'm taking the liberty to describe how I think of you. People will say, well, personally, I don't see Bishop Bobby Hilton with National Action Network. I think he's good by himself. And I'm not saying that National Action Network is a defunct organization. What I'm saying is that it carries so much weight to it. People assume National Action Network, oh, they don't want to deal with white people, or they don't want to deal with Republicans, they don't want to deal with independents. Oh, they're against this, they're against that. But I don't think that's the right path. I think what they're saying is that this is what we stand for. It's not saying that we can't work against you. It's not even saying that we can't compromise. Mm-hmm. And so I plan on being out there tomorrow. Great. I may not agree with everything, but I think it needs to be said that we don't have to agree on everything.
Exactly. Coming together in a meeting doesn't mean we're going to agree with everything. It simply means we're willing to sit at the table, talk together, and do our best to come to a consensus of how we can proceed in unity.
Absolutely. And yeah. That's why I support you, Bishop Hilton, in that regards, is that I know that there needs to be criminal justice reform. For example, civil asset forfeiture. That affects both black, white, Asian, and everybody from sea to shining sea. Most people don't talk about that. That coincides with the militarization of the police, our rights being trampled upon as U.S. citizens, and it affects everyone.
All right.
Of course, we need to talk about profit, and we need to talk about these other things. And if we focus on the things that we agree with, and focus and solely on the things that we agree with, I think that we can move this country forward.
All right. Thank you so much for your call, Jeffrey. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right. 513-749-1230. I'm going to keep right on going. A bunch of callers lined up. Tracy.
Hey, how are you, Bishop Hilton?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. This is my first time talking to you, but I have a question. I've been listening for about 15 minutes now, and I'm wondering, do you think sometimes we as a community talk too much and express our plans too much over the air, and that's why we sort of get ambushed and bombarded when we get out to protest and rallies and things of that nature? I ask that because you didn't have any idea that the white man that was standing there was going to do any outbursts, and then as it turns out he wasn't even alone, and it seems like they had a plan to assemble and we didn't know about it. So I'm wondering if we sort of, jump the gun and speak too soon, and they're listening to the buzz, and that's how they get there.
Tracy, this was a press conference. So and we have to announce a press conference so the press can be there. And some of the press announced it. And if we have a rally, we're going to announce that we're having a rally. If we're having a protest, we're going to announce that we're having a protest. So anytime we want people together, we're pretty much going to have to get it out, because there's no other way that I know of that we can let people know that this is going on and we want your presence. Now, we actually are being criticized for not putting the word out about this Wednesday. That's the criticism, that we didn't get the word out. And that was intentional because we felt like we were going to be there such a short time. We didn't want, when we want people to show up, we want them to show up. We're going to be there for a length of time. But this, we anticipated being 7 to 10 minutes. We know people work. You got a lot of things to do. So we weren't trying to get a lot of people there. But we did announce there's going to be a press conference, and some of the press did put it over there, their various media sources. And so that's how these guys found out. And
now, let me ask you real quick, Bishop, and I don't mean to sound critical. I'm just, my mind is all over the place.
Understand.
Do you? I looked for all of that on the news, 5, 9, and 12, and I didn't see anything that went down. Do you think that it's purposely not being reported, or they just don't care, or they're just going to be selective?
That was not being reported. That was not being reported.
The press conference, I didn't see any coverage on that.
Well, it was in the paper. I do know that. So, okay. And they all were there. They were all at the press conference. Okay.
Okay. Well,
thank you very much for your call, Tracy. All right. Bye. I'm Bobby Hilton. This is 1230 AM WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati. Only Tracy's line is open. Give me a call, 513-749-1230. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by TrueCar. For this afternoon, sunny skies. We'll see highs in the low to mid 70s. Mostly sunny Saturday and Sunday, very nice holiday weekend, and partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms on Memorial Day. TrueCar is the fun way to buy a new car and make sure you never overpay. TrueCar users save an average of over $3,000 off MSRP. Save time, save money, and never overpay. Download the TrueCar app today. I'm meteorologist Adam Bissio for 1230 AM WDBZ.
My favorite season is spring. Spring symbolizes new beginnings. It's a time to organize your personal finances and set new financial goals. The One VIP card from American Express Serve can help you do just that. It's your full-service reloadable prepaid account with One VIP loyalty access. There's no credit check, no minimum balance, and no hidden fees. This card is a great tool to help you monitor your spending or put money aside for your summer vacation. With the One VIP card, you have access to American Express membership benefits and entertainment and loyalty experiences created by Radio 1, all for $1 a month. Plus, with the One VIP loyalty benefits, you get exclusive access to Radio 1 events. Get up close and personal with artists at Radio 1 meet and greets, or get VIP premium seats at select shows. Need more information? To learn more and sign up for the One VIP card, go to onevipcard.com. That's onevipcard.com. Terms apply. See onevipcard.com for complete details.
This is a special announcement for all taxpayers who owe the IRS money and are unable to pay. Pay attention. Finally, we've got good news. The IRS has a new Fresh Start program for those who qualify. We can stop liens, bank levies, and wage garnishments right now. Even if you're on a payment plan, we can still help. Call Success Tax Relief at 1-800-597-4977. If you owe back taxes, the new IRS Fresh Start program is for you. Hurry, this won't last long, so call now. Success Tax Relief, 1-800-597-4977. Our team of tax professionals has over 30-plus years of experience with settling tax debts. Call 1-800-597-4977. We will assist in helping you get qualified for the new IRS Fresh Start program. This won't last long. Grab a pen or put the number in your cell phone, but call now. Success Tax Relief, 1-800-597-4977.
This Memorial Day weekend, get ready for the Integrity Hall reunion. That's right, Operation Step Up and Toyota presents the 7th annual Dream is Real Weekend All-White Dream Party. Friday, May 22nd at the Horseshoe Casino from 9 to 3 a.m. And this year, the Old School Room will become the official Integrity Hall reunion room, celebrating Cincinnati's first African-American-owned banquet facility. Plus, a special honor tribute to Dr. Stephen Reese Sr. and Toyota's Adrian Trimble. Put on your white outfit Friday, May 22nd, and come ready to party at the Dream is Real Weekend 7th annual all-white dream party with celebrity Hollywood host Amari Hardwick. Get your tickets early at the House of Adam, Everybody's Record. And for all those who remember going to an event, community forum, or DJing and catering at Integrity Hall, meet me in the Integrity Hall Old School Reunion Room at the Horseshoe Casino Friday, May 22nd.
Then Saturday, May 23rd, don't miss Throwback Adult Skate with host diehard skater Alicia Reese at the Skating Place off Coleraine, 11 p.m. to 4 a.m.
The Cincinnati Black Theater Company proudly presents a tribute to Motown, coming to the Word of Deliverance May 22nd and 23rd. Come relive the hits that made Hitsville, USA. It's a tribute to Motown May 22nd and 23rd. Come see this foot-tapping, finger-snapping musical about the creation of the Motown Record Company and the sound that became the music of young America. Hear great songs of the Marvelettes, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, Gladys Knight and the Pips, and the smooth voice of Mary Wells. See the slick and smooth fancy moves of the Temptations, Four Tops, and the Jackson 5. Get ready. Tickets are on sale now. Come out for a night with Motown. The Cincinnati Black Theater Company presents this tribute to Motown May 22nd and 23rd. Tickets can be purchased at CincinnatiBlackTheater.org. That's Friday and Saturday, May 22nd and 23rd.
This message is brought to you by the United Food and Commercial Workers Union, Local 75.
Sometimes I can't buy my son clothes or shoes or buy groceries for the house.
You got to pick and choose what you pay. Day or two before payday, I'm already budgeting my check, which 2 days before I even get paid, I'm already broke.
I have grandchildren and great-grandchildren that I'm dying to meet, but I can't because I can't afford to.
Making $15 an hour would bring me out of poverty.
I'll be able to buy the books I need to be able to go to college.
$15 an hour would mean that I could take care of my medical expenses.
If I made $15 an hour, I'd be able to afford a car again. I'd be able to afford rent. I'd be able to buy food without having to rely on welfare.
Join us.
Join us. Únete para poder vivir mejor.
Stand Up Legit Company.
Join us so we can all live better.
To learn more, visit ChangeWalmart.org. This message is brought to you by the United Food and Commercial Workers Union, Local 75. Together, we can make a difference. Local issues,
national news,
and world events.
We're talking about it
On 1230.